Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome to Skylines, where we are playing Industries. Paradox Interactive had emailed me yesterday, and I'm allowed to upload it today, exactly at this time. But yeah, Skylines Industry, I'm very excited to be playing this. I don't know too much about it yet. I watched the trailer and then sort of stopped from there. I didn't read into it because I like to just kind of see what happens. But I see toll booths and new policies, which seems interesting. Alright, we are back, and I have disabled a few mods, and done a few things to kind of, just mess with some stuff. This seemed to be the kind of setup that I had then, and everything seemed to work, so I'm gonna hope it's the same with Industries. Which obviously, we gotta work our way towards Industries now. So I guess the first, whoa, that's very new. So I guess the first thing to do, as always, is to just build a road, which the first thing I always do is that, just so I can delete it one ways. But yeah, welcome back to Skylines. It has been a while since I've played it. It's always something that's been doing quite well on my channel, so obviously when I got the opportunity to be playing this, especially early, I could not say no. Basically, they gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. No, I was very excited. As soon as I saw that they even included me, I was very, very happy. I'm trying something new this time. I know I had a very similar sort of like ramp system to this. But I was just kind of curious what this would be like. So this is where we're going to go, and hopefully this won't look terrible. It's not going to be even, I can promise you that. But that's fine. I don't have a traffic manager and all that, so that'll be something that I have to be sorted in the future. But I mean, this kind of actually works with the 3-lane to that, so we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, we'll figure out everything that there is to, I guess, figure out very shortly, and see how we do. Okay, so the water, it says it's flowing that way, but it's not like really. Okay, so yeah. I was like, is it actually flowing? I couldn't tell. It wasn't giving me like an indication from there because I was on the wrong thing. So first thing I'm going to do is spend way too much money on that. And then I'm going to go from here to here. I probably should have just started with a water tower now to think about it, but hindsight and the such. This is actually a really cool place for this. Because the windmills kind of actually fit perfectly here. And this is going to be pretty messy as we start out. It's kind of just par for the course right now, I think. And then we'll just have the power sort of go to here, because there will be a business or something here, I'm sure. And there will be new... I can't speak. There will need to be a way out. So, maybe... maybe something like that will do pretty well. And then we can maybe have just a... What size of road do we get here? I think a 4-lane would be pretty cool. And kind of just do maybe this. So, this is me really just trying things here. You might think that I've progressed in my skill since I started playing, but no, you would be mistaken. So I've kept the move it tool. I'm hoping it still works. That would be a yes, which is grand, because it means I can actually sort that out a little bit more, which is better. So obviously this is not beautiful, and I'm not going for beauty in all honesty. Going for function, and also generally just hoping that it looks semi-good, I guess I should say. I guess I am going for good a little bit. So obviously we need a way out over there. I'm kind of just making basically what an interchange I guess will be later on, and by interchange I use that very loosely as a term. Let's do something just like that for now. So you can kind of see what I'm going for. It's going to look messy as can be, but that's okay with me. The guy I work for, He plays a lot of Skylines. You may know him as Yogscast Sips, or just Sips. And he calls them dingle dongers. And that's what I'm going to be calling them. It's my dingle donger. It's very special to me. Don't make fun of it. It looks very good. I like to believe. Alright. It's like a little spot there, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And then I'll do one. Yeah. And now we'll go ahead and build a neighborhood off here. We'll start... trying to think of how I want to do this. So I guess building towards... Let's not go towards the water. I feel like industry towards the water might end up being the better option here. Just in case there is, like... I need to be pumping some bad stuff into the water, you know? I might need to. Which... That's the kind of person I'm going to be, because we're not a green city right now. We're not claiming to be one, so it's fine. As you can see, I'm just kind of building some random roads here. There we go. I like using the straight roads a lot on neighborhoods when they're not like in hills and stuff, because I think that's kind of what a lot of places tend to do at this point. But at the same time, I do prefer in real life the cities that sort of have a bit more character to them. That's sort of why I'm doing the angles, I guess you could say, but I wouldn't say that this has a lot of pizzazz for sure. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make sure, yeah, that this is all covered as need be. I might go ahead and just do this, because if that's done, then I just don't have to worry about that area. There we go. And then I think first thing that I want to do here, excuse me, as you know in Sea Skylines, my voice just gets dry very quickly. I don't know why, or throat, not my voice. My voice is dry. That makes sense. My throat gets dry very quickly for some odd reason. And maybe it's because I'm talking and forgetting to drink, who knows. But we're going to go ahead and just zone all of that. We'll kind of just, we'll do a slow zoning here. And see how that plays out. Maybe we can get some people coming in. I do have everything connected, don't I? Like, I should be fine here. Sure. I'm like really thinking here. I'm like, am I going to be okay? So yeah, obviously we have a thing where the power's not over there just yet. So I'm just going to do this just to kind of make people happy where we don't have any problems. Keep the peace essentially. We're quite negative right now, but I think that's just, due to the old growth we're kind of just happening right now. I'll go ahead and do this. There we go. And that should in theory connect. I just got those white flashes again. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. I'm not sure what that is still. I remember getting it on when playing before. Alright. So these look new. They're not. That's what always happens when I play these games. Ooh, this looks new. It's just not. And my population isn't going up even though we have houses here. And there's no cars. I will be back momentarily, hopefully with it solved. Alright guys, I'm back. I've basically had to, well, just restart. I had to delete every single mod. I don't know what was going on. It just was not having it in the slightest, so I just did a test and everything seemed to be working again. So we just got to quickly build back to where we were. I might even just cut around this depending. But yeah, so that was a bit of a pain. I don't know what the issue entirely was. I'm guessing there was obviously just some conflict somewhere. I guess it makes sense. It's a new version and I was using old mods. I guess it was really bound to happen. But we should be fixed, and it shouldn't take but a second, luckily, to get back to where we were. Since I know kind of what I'm going for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna build this, build a little bit more how I was kind of envisioning, I guess, well, to a degree. And then we had a 4-lane. But yeah, so now we're completely vanilla, which is maybe even better, honestly, because then, yeah, I get like a bit more of a, I guess, well, vanilla feel for the game and be able to tell you guys how it all is in that way. Because, yeah, usually I don't play it that way. I don't play mini games that way if I have the option, just because mods are cool. Kind of as simple as that. I've even removed automatic bulldoze and all that, so I'm gonna have to see how it is without that. I don't think I've ever had that not on, even since I had the game, so that's going to be new, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Just for the meantime, just gonna do that. Beautiful. Okay, so there we are. That's pretty much where we were, I think, to a degree. And we can go ahead and build back sort of as we did before. I don't remember the exact layout, so this is going to be a little bit more, well, it's just going to be straight up different, just because I don't remember the layout. I could go back and look at it, but I don't think it was that important. It's the same general concept either way you go about it, so I don't think I can, oh, I don't think I can go too far off there. There we go. And we'll pop this up and everything shortly as well. Because we obviously don't want to leave it out. Nah. Alright, so I feel like it's not as pretty as it was before, but that's okay. It's always the case. And just because I don't really want to leave that. Sure. I'm not going to hurt it. There we go. Just didn't want to leave that like exposed, I guess. Alright, so water. I did say last time it probably would have been best to just do one of these, but in reality, I'm thinking, you know, using that a little bit more, just getting that down there wasn't such a bad idea. I'm putting them actually a little bit farther away now, kind of just planning for the future, so there is that as well. One thing I want to do here is I'm going to do this and that. Then go this way. There we go. And what next? Power. That's a definite for the next thing. Let's see. I'll put them like over here. I guess we can do the whole start with one, build up to many as needed. I'll just do it like that, and then for this we'll just do that for the meantime. Just have them connected, and then there we go. We can go ahead and start doing this, placing these bad boys in. And by that I mean residential. Oh, we have to worry about chirpy, which is annoying. Or chirper or whatever it is. I might have to turn you off. I'm used to having it muted, so... Oh my gosh. Okay. How do we do this? Okay, I can just put it at 0% and make it not auto pop up. That's good enough for me. So let's go ahead and we'll use this, the more precise selecting tool. Put it all the way through there. I might come off that just a hair. I just don't like it right at the intersection. And like I said earlier, this will all just become highway once I have the availability to do that. So we'll get there soon enough and be able to start fiddling with that. We don't have to wait too long for industry, so that'll be fun. We'll be focusing on that quite a bit. And really thinking about it, I might as well go ahead and start building that kinda soon. I think I'm going to end up doing it maybe on this side, or maybe I'll just bring this on down this way. Actually, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go ahead and just delete this. And come on down Literally straight to the edge. I think this is where I have the other one. Yes. Do like that. Have that go across. And then we'll do sort of the same dealio here. Because again, we're going to make it hopefully very accessible in the future. To where it's really easy for the trucks to come in and out and do what they need. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to do that right now. I guess that would... Actually, let me do this. We'll do the straight version. Not enough money. Okay, yeah. So we'll leave that there for now. We'll let this build up. I think that's the most important bit. And then hopefully that'll get us where we need to be for everything. It's kind of wishful thinking right now, but I'm sure it'll work. There's been very few times I've actually failed at this point, but this could be the one. Who knows? So yeah, we're putting in quite a bit at once. I think I should be okay, honestly. And then we'll probably end up doing a coal plant next, just because it'd be pretty easy. We unlock our first thing at... What is it? Not that. 320. So yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense with the industry and all that, or garbage or whatever. So yeah, once we have 320, we should be pretty good to start up with some stuff. Hopefully cars end up coming in. Honestly, they just kind of came in on the other thing. So I'm wondering if in reality they just take a little bit and it would have been fine. Probably should look at that as well as an option. But it was taking quite a while. Maybe I'll go back and try that, but in my own time. But for now, maybe, like I said, maybe it's better to have the vanilla experience and all that. But yeah. Oh, it's weird. I'm not used to actually playing at the night time. But it does look kind of nice. It's bright enough at least so I can see some stuff, so it's not the worst in the world. Just because we really could use some industry. Just to get some stuff going here, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Possibly. Nobody really knows. Well, except me. I'm supposed to, but, you know, whatever. I just realized I did that very awkwardly. There we go. So yeah, they're struggling for power a little bit here. We're just kind of going more and more into the red currently, but we're not losing people. But what I might do, which is kind of crappy, I might do this just to get some people in here. Get some industry in. And just enough to kind of supply the place right now, I guess is the good way to say it. Get some jobs and get some people, like, sort of moving in just to maybe get some money to get up to the first thing. This is kind of a weird start compared to where I usually would. But I think we'll be alright. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it'll be, like I said, and be my first fail. So yeah, we really could use some power jumping here. How far apart are we? We're pretty gapped right now. I mean, in theory, that should just fill itself, should it not? Come on. Maybe if I just do this. Because it won't hurt, he says. Yeah, we're losing some people, so we don't want that. I mean, I don't even care if they get sick, to be honest. Just as long as I get it sort of connected and working here. There we go. That'll connect it, at least for the meantime, just to get us back into the green. Maybe get us leveled up, and once we get leveled up, we can fix everything. So, that'll be fine. Maybe that was a bad place to zone as well. There we go. Where's the place that actually will have power and such? Okay, there we go. So that gives us some money to go ahead and fix some of the stuff that we were struggling with here. Such as the power. So I can move them a little bit more. I could go ahead and just do this to have that power to there. I can unzone this and this. I'll keep that for now, just sort of be helping us along. I'll turn that into that. just because. And then there. And then first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and come down this way and build this to be covered. Okay, I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to run out of money. So I'm going to do this. Actually, we'll start with small roads because I don't want to have a massive money issue on my hands, which I already do. And then we'll come out with this here. There, sure. It's not going to hurt. Things like that can be solved later a little bit. And then we got waste management, which, yeah, it looked like I had some new stuff there. Perhaps. Or maybe it's exactly the same. Probably exactly the same. But that's also fine. So we'll have that because we're going to need it. Kind of plain and simple. And then bring that up that way. And then go ahead and kind of mass fill that for now. And that'll be our industry. And I'm hoping that will work. We shall see. It's kind of a bold move, Cotton. We do have a loan, if need be. The 20,000, that can really get us out of a lot of predicaments. But we'll see what happens here. Obviously, we got this kind of falling out here. We're running out of power. Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and... We're going to be risky. Already start with loans. And then we're going to go ahead and put a power plant. We'll just put it here for now. It should be fairly accessible in all honesty. Because it can just kind of pop in there, pop out. It should be okay. He says. I want to believe. Alright. So how's that looking? Well, population seems to be okay. Money is not perfect, but it's not bad. It's at least going down. Took a drink of water. Throat's killing me still. Garbage should be fixing itself, but I realize there's no way in from there. So what I'm going to do is fix that. I'm sure other people have already noticed that I didn't have a way there because I'm dumb. So I'm thinking, don't have a lot of money. That's something I need to consider here. Probably shouldn't have went this convoluted to start out, now that I think about it. How much would it be to literally... Okay, so yeah, it would cost quite a bit just to go straight across. So how much would it be to just maybe reroute or upgrade these roads to this? So it's completely free. That might be an option. Just for the time being. Just turn it into one big road that sort of goes back and forth. So we could do that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. There we go. It's very weird, granted. But that's how it's going to be for now, so it's like kind of a little bit of an upgrade, so they can go back and forth fairly easily between this. It's fine and dandy, and if they need to go out, they can go out as well. So that should help some, I think. That's definitely a way for them to get to work instead of having to go probably all the way over here and then figuring out how to turn around. Who knows how it worked. Excuse me. What's going on in Trippy's world? Blackouts. Not my fault. Okay, so I think we're okay. I think we should maybe not level out, but sort of fix ourselves somewhat swiftly. So we're just looking for 650 next. And then once we get that, we'll pause it and go straight into building some more roads to expand sort of quickly. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because there's a lot of room to expand out here, so I'm not too worried if, you know, like, we have a bit of a weird, I guess, kind of start with certain things. Because we'll be able to build out and fix it later on. This is, I feel like for me at least, this is always where things go a little bit weary. Just because it's me. But, you know, it is what it is. So I don't think I want to do, I'm not going to worry about, well, say I'm not going to worry about health, but maybe that's not the best way to go about it either. So yeah, the toll booths, so yeah, it doesn't have the parking lot that I had in the first little bit of the episode when I was confused, which makes sense. So, what I could do here is I could go ahead and build maybe just like a semi decent little road that connects between there. Just happens to be the fastest way between here. This is still the fastest way if they want to go that way. You know, it still works the best for them in those regards. I think we can go and take away this and not have to worry about the pollution there. So, you know, that helps a little bit, and then we could, you know, maybe just go ahead and fill this in a little bit. Make life all fun and dandy. We'll make sure that, yep, that we need to pop this bad boy. There we go. So that should help a little bit. By a little, I mean that should help quite a lot, actually. That I can build into this area and not have to worry too much. So yeah, we'll keep this as the primary focus for residential. We'll try to build them in tight for now. And then out here, we will kind of make this industry a little bit commercial. We could probably do a little bit of residential out this way as well. We'll do some more fun rooms as well, because there's no reason not to. So, nothing in theory. If you could see my face, you can see that's not very confident. This shouldn't branch over. So we should be okay there. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then we'll just kind of fill in this area. They can move in as they see fit. I'll just put them on the inside for now. Because I feel like, again, it's kind of what I see fit for the meantime. And water and everything, I think we're okay for at least a little while, especially using the bigger boys that we did right now. I would love to, you know, be able to go ahead and get some of this stuff in, but I just don't think it's the time. I don't believe that it's going to be very smart if we did. We should be okay on power for a good little while, so that's good at least. And I think one thing we could do is we could just add some markets out there, and then we'll play it for now. And while we're doing that, I might actually come in here and, you know, maybe throw in. I thought I'd be able to keep that house there, but I guess not. Just think maybe I can throw in a house or two, or fit in a couple more people into this area. There we go. And this is going to be obviously nothing too, I guess, glamorous, and it'll probably end up being a little bit of an issue with the fact of where it is, because where it's not connected, something like this bit, it'll be harder for EMS and such to get out there, but I think it'll be okay in the end, you know, hopefully. But I think, you know, again, I think it'll work out. So I'm just going to do this because it's not needed. And I think that should be good. And yeah, we'll just kind of watch it for a little bit. Excuse me. And see how everything goes. So there's like all new policies and everything. Free Wi-Fi. I do not remember that one. That seems new to me. I'm not entirely sure. Automated sorting. So that's going to be something as well, I guess, for industry there. And we can't see the other ones yet, so that'll be something in the not so far future. And as you can see, there's different little tabs here, so we'll actually have to mess with that a little bit more. And there's, I guess, yeah, zonings and stuff. Oh, that's for that. So yeah, we'll be actually delving into that very shortly as well. So I'm excited for that. Excited to see how it actually works, because I don't know yet. I haven't the slightest clue as of yet. Really could use some money for well, fire and crime and everything right now, but we'll be getting there hopefully soon enough, and can be able to solve a few of these things. Kind of just solving problems as they come the best we can. Population is going up. We just hit 1,000, so that gives us was it $20,000, something like that? I don't know, it should tell us on the thing. But wow, yeah, we unlock literally everything at this point, which is awesome. So yeah, not mad. And yeah, I think it was about $20,000. So one thing I do want to do, you know, I mean, it's kind of an expensive thing, but I feel like it's going to be good for the city in general, or the town, or whatever you want to call it, I guess, at this point. Because I think it's just needed. Is police station, which we'll put there, and then fire station we'll kind of just do, I think right there's pretty good coverage. It's gonna sort of, again, have to do for the meantime. And from there, we'll kind of continue bringing out maybe a little bit more this way. And we can start with the industry stuff, because we actually have it unlocked. So we can start with farming. Oh boy. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot to sort of figure out here. But yeah, we can do farming. I don't even remember how to see what type of land you have. It's somewhere in this, is it not? Natural resources. So yeah, lots of farmland or fertile land. So we'll work off that. We'll probably work off this little junction, in all honesty. It's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. Which I could actually do now, because we have the funds. So one thing I'll do here is... so I need a way for him to get over here to there. So I could do... Oh, it's going to get confusing, isn't it? I think I've made this overly complicated. It's probably best not to start with this whole thing, but I guess that's kind of the fun of it. You try different things, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And as you can tell, I like overpasses. I find them more fun than the, I guess, tunnel underpass counterpart, just because I see them more in real life. I've definitely been on so many more underpasses. But then again, I guess this is a video game, but I think I even prefer them in real life, to be honest. I guess I'm, again, just used to them. Okay, so something like that, just to come on to sort of sitting here. I know it's not perfect, but that's just going to kind of be how it is for now. So yeah, time to paint an industry area, which, oh, this is nice. It actually just tells you where it is. I very, very much appreciate that. So we'll do sort of just all this. That'll keep me kind of in the ideal of where to build. And we can call it Farm Land Estates. Why not? So yeah, in all farmland, we can go ahead and, I guess, give it its specialization, which I assume you do like this. Nope. How do I have to do it by just building into it, or how do I do this? Farming area, large grain silo, small barn. What's this? Unique factories, warehouses. Oh, there we go. So farm. Okay, so I just need $15,000 to be able to get this started. Whoa. Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to learn here, isn't there? But that's cool. I'm excited for that. That's pretty neat. I like that there's new things to learn and all that, so I'm more than okay with this. I'll give it just half a second as I kind of gain some income for that. I can go ahead and actually turn this over because we do have a bit of a residential demand. So I can go ahead and plop them in. Don't know why this didn't go in. Oh yeah, I deleted the wires, of course. And then yeah, I might as well put them here as well at this point, just because I don't think it's too close to the industry there. So if I start seeing that people are getting sick, then it's a pretty good indication that maybe it's a little too close. But for now, I don't see like no two-headed babies or anything, so I think we're okay. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm excited to see how this kind of pans out. I'll do a little bit more on the industry because I don't want to leave you in the first episode not doing any of it at all, because that's not right. Even though I know this is a bit of a long one, but my City Skylines ones always are. It's kind of just, I feel like it's kind of just par for the course. So let's go ahead and we'll build our farmhouse right here. And we have now unlocked a new thingy. Get out of the way. How do you get out of the way? So yeah, we have a small grain silo, small animal pasture, small crop field, and small fruit field, which is really cool. So yeah, obviously all of these are going to cost a little bit. It makes sense. But we'll see how that goes very shortly. Luckily it's only 4,000, so it's not too bad. And I realized, yep, we are going to need expand that this way, and we are going to need power to be touching over here as well. We are a boom town, which is awesome, and with that I'm going to go ahead and maybe start working on some other power alternatives here. So that's 20. How much can this can do? 40. Costs 19,000. This costs 12,000. 0 to 20. I'm just trying to think if it would be good to do this and have a greener sort of thing, or just going for this and going straight for the, you know, it's probably easier just to go for that, but the upkeep is a lot less on this. So I feel like in time, it kind of pays itself off, no? That's what I want to believe. So I'm going to get 2 of those. It's a bit of a hefty price tag, but I think it's a smart move all in all. Then I'm just going to finish doing this, and then we're going to go ahead and sneak in here while it's still paused, and we're going to go ahead and put in our first crop field. We'll do a fruit thing as well. Was it a fruit field? Yeah. Oh, so you can change the appearances to a bunch of different things. So right now it's apples. So you can change it to, wow, being a greenhouse, pears, oranges, and apples. This place feels like an apple place, so we'll go with that. This you can change to different things: wheat, corn, potatoes. I think potatoes are just funny just because it's big rows, obviously. I really like how the wheat looks. The greenhouse is cool too, but I'm gonna go with wheat. I just kind of like how it looks. It's like a stark contrast. Looks pretty. So there we go. Starting to build that up. Wow, it's actually got quite a few workers, which is surprising. So, okay, wow, we actually have like some pretty cool stuff to be looking at here. So we have its own production. We're not having to import anything. It's turning the crops and outputting immediately. So we're not doing any refinement, which is something that we want to be doing, I'm assuming. To be able to just go ahead and, I guess, sort of be able to export ourselves. So I'm just going to look at these real quick. I guess I don't have any of these unlocked as of yet, because it's like furniture factory and car factory and all this crazy stuff. Okay, so warehouses. You know, I don't know if this can be used with the farms, but I'm gonna put one there anyways, just because I'm curious if it does anything. Can I like do anything? So there's farming products. Okay, I'll just do that just because I'm curious. I don't understand it yet. But we'll have it as that and just see what happens in the end. It's kind of just, yeah, it's kind of just like we're testing things at this point. There's the farmer, Old Man Jenkins. They're all named Old Man Jenkins, by the way. It's just how it is. So how's this going? So we've got some deaths happening. Makes sense because we don't have any hospitals as of yet. But that'll come soon enough. We have a demand for everything, so that's great. We'll try to fulfill it if we can here. Sadly, to fulfill, we also have to destroy. But such is life. So we'll do something like this. There we go. I know none of these are perfect and they don't look beautiful. Kind of not going for that. I'm kind of just going for like huge expansion right now because I just want to see everything. I mean, even when I'm going for pretty, it's not pretty. You guys know that by now. I know that by now. But you know, still no harm in trying. So that's pretty cool. We can do that. And I guess what we can do now is just sort of figure out things. What is this? Post service, of course. Jeez. Okay, post office. Only 6,000. I'm surprised. I don't know if we actually get any money for this or if it's just a public service in general. I think it's just a public service in general. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, you know, we would love to have a medical clinic right now. That'd be great. That is $10,000, but maybe we could, you know what, we're earning enough money that I don't think it's going to hurt us doing this. And I think that's the main thing to be looking at currently. So we could go ahead and place that. Do it right on that corner actually, because I feel like that carries over pretty good. And just because these are typically in the neighborhood, at least in my experience, it can go there. There we go. And what can we do to maybe go ahead and beef this bad boy up as well? Do I have any money? Animal pasture, I could do that. That could be pretty fun. We could do that across the street. Nope. It's better set there anyways, I guess. And then silo as well, a grain silo. And then there's farm fence and stuff like that. I don't know what that does just yet, so we'll have to figure it out. But I'm assuming that I'm getting this sort of thing, perhaps. This needs raw materials. What does that mean? Oh, it just needs crops. So that should deliver just from here, should it not? Why do I have forestry products in here? Thought I had farming products. I mean, it doesn't hurt either way, but I'm just confused. I was just looking at the different ones. So you can have pigs, sheep, Highland cow. Oh my god, Highland cows, yes. So yeah, I guess I need to somehow get the crops into here. Okay, so it's already doing it. Okay, so it just took the trucks a little bit, but I've had to import those, I believe. Have I not? Very confused here. So yeah, I've had to import a lot of them. Maybe I just don't have enough. Maybe I'm like selling too many. I don't know. Yeah, I'll actually go back to the old foresty thing, because why not? Because honestly, just because I don't understand. So yeah, we're own stuff here. I guess maybe I'm just not. Is there just not being much outputted, or is it just taking a while? Does it just take a while? That could be very, very possible as well. Maybe this takes in more than I'm anticipating, perhaps. I mean, it's okay if we're importing. It's just if I was able to do more of my own, that's even better, obviously, you know. But I'm not complaining right now because everything seems to be okay. Oh, wait, did I have to... Did I do that, or was that just happened to be the time? I don't know. Don't quite understand how that went. Okay, I think that just happened to be its time of being emptied for the day. And that's fine. Am I importing this? I feel like I'm importing this from somewhere. Either way, I don't care. It's fine. So it's not costing me loads of money. So, that seems to be fine. We have a huge need for residential now. Which, you know, isn't ideal with the way that I've done things, I guess. Could build in this area, could build all through here, I guess. Maybe I'll just do something like this, and then sure. Just sort of like a bunch of cul-de-sacs. That'd be pretty good. There we go. And that should all be covered, yep. And, how are we doing on power? We're okay. So let's go ahead and just add those bad boys in. And we'll hope that this sort of helps out a little bit here. It'll at least dampen a little bit of the demand. There we go. And we have the hospital now, don't we? Yeah, okay. So that's better. Somewhat. I mean, we're actually doing not too shabby. Honestly, earlier I thought we were going to lose the entire city, so just being beyond that, I'm pretty content with right now. Man, I really do wish it would just stay daytime, but not playing in that with the mod. So yeah, we're getting animal products, which is pretty grand. That creepy echo. So yeah, that's pretty good, and we should be able to keep building up pretty consistently right now, I think. I don't know what I need to do here to... What do I need to do to level up the farming areas? Like what does that take? Oh, so just produced resources, okay. And workers until next level. So we need a lot more workers and all that, so that's fine. We need more. I don't know if I just need more crops or what's going on here. I don't know. They're so loud. Heck, it could be because it's a crop wheat field, and I guess that does take a little while. So let's do something like that. Why not? And then is this the the field? Just sort of place them, I guess, wherever they sort of want to fit here. It's the only awkward part with using the old curves there. Hey, we need to extend that ever so slightly. There we go, that's fine. This one went to greenhouse, corn, potatoes. That's fine. At least it shows, looks up a little bit differently. Minus the double corn, but that's fine with me. Maybe I'll actually switch this one to cotton, just to be a little bit different. We'll see if that brings anything new. I'm not entirely sure if it will. But no, it's kind of cool. It's neat so far. I look forward to getting a little bit more nitty and gritty with it, and really like honing into it and kind of focusing on it a little bit more. I think this area is mostly going to be a farming area. I can't imagine a lot in the way of like oil and stuff, or I guess can be anywhere. I don't know if there's things for ore. I think you just kind of put it down, don't you? I'm assuming. But yeah, we'll try that eventually too, because I think that would be pretty fun. All in all. And we are fine there on resources. We just need a little bit more people working for us, and it'll be good. But I'm going to end that there, just because I don't want to make this too much longer than it already is. I think I'm nearing an hour, so I can edit these around if you'd prefer, or if you want to watch them in their entirety, that's also fine. Just let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys in the next episode of City Skylines Industries. I almost said Park Life. It's still kind of habitual for me. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you want to see and what I should do. All that good stuff. But thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.